This is my MacBook's webcam, and this is the Obsbot. The difference is night and day. Most of us do not need a very complicated camera setup. Most of us, we just need to look good on the call and then sound like ourselves, and then we just get on with it because we all live very busy lives. This is where the Obsbot Meet Flip comes in. Flip it open and it's ready. Fold it closed and the lens is physically covered. 100% privacy. No extra steps. This is a very simple webcam, but it is also packed with a lot of features. Hi, my name is Jeremy. Let's dive into it. Now this is the Meet Flip from Obsbot. It's a compact 4K webcam that's great for making calls from home, taking quick meetings at the office, or doing some presentations. It's only 38 grams, looks like a Zippo lighter, and you can just hook it on your laptop, your monitor, or you can mount it on a tripod. And if you do mount it on a tripod, you can flip it, and it will also shoot vertical content. Now, the thing that gets me really excited about this webcam is video quality. The Meet Flip shoots up to 4K at 30 frames per second and 1080p at 60 frames per second. The details that I'm getting from this webcam is 100 times better than the image from the webcam on my MacBook, which always makes me look like a yellow pasty mess. The image from the Meet Flip is sharp, detailed, and clean, and it'll make you look very good, especially in 4K. If your connection is not up for 4K, 1080p will give you a smoother option for calls and streaming. The camera inside here is a larger half-inch sensor with an f1.8 aperture. And you don't have to memorize all these numbers because what it simply means is that the camera has more room to work with in a regular indoor lighting situation. That means your image stays brighter and more natural in the spaces where you make most of your calls. Now there is also HDR mode for more difficult lighting situations like this, where there is a bright light behind us, and when we turn this on, it will rebalance the frame so that we no longer look like a shadow. Now the whole thing is not magic. Good lighting will still help, but when you need it, you know your webcam can handle it. Autofocus is quick and reliable too. If you need to show and tell a lot, the Obsbot Meet Flip uses face detection autofocus to keep the subject clear without you needing to worry if you're in focus. And if you need to adjust your framing, there is also 4x digital zoom. Now, how is the sound quality like? We have got you on pure audio, and that means that the whole sound is unprocessed. You will be able to hear this simulated fan noise. And if I were to turn on my heater at the back, you would be able to hear it blasting so loud. This mode is great for musicians if you are in a quiet environment and you want to pick up every type of instrument that you're playing. Not so great if you're trying to hold a meeting. Now this is Smart Omni and testing 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, it's applied some AI noise cancellation to it. And as a result, when I turn on this fan noise, you are not going to be able to hear it. I'm going to put it at the back here as well. However, if this was some sort of a chit chat going on, you will be able to hear that chit chat at the back of the camera as well. And the whole point is that Smart Omni is great if you're trying to hold a meeting and you want to be able to hear everyone's contribution. Next, we have dual directional. This means that the mic has applied noise cancellation, but it will still pick up chatter from the front and from behind the camera. Let me play you some chatter.
Director, and he said, it's just like being an Emmy-winning director, but people care.
And then we place it at the back.
It's a smash hit, bringing in over $250 million worldwide. Oh my God.
Yeah. Finally, we have directional mode. Only use this if you are in a very noisy environment because it heavily applies the noise cancellation, and because again I'm playing fan noise again, you won't be able to hear that. But because it's heavily applying noise cancellation, you could end up sounding like you're underwater. But if your work environment is a noisy place, turning on directional mode will ensure that your message gets through to the other side. But if you were to ask me which mic profile sounds the best, I would have to say pure audio followed by dual directional. But in case of emergency and you have to hold a meeting right in the middle of a noisy market, well, make sure you turn on directional mode. Now, the best kind of technology is often the kind of technology that you don't have to think about. AI auto framing can keep you in the shot while you move. You can choose between a close-up shot, upper body, or group frame. Then let the camera make the small adjustments for you. Very handy if you're the sort of person that loves to move around during presentation. And you can also use gestures to control the framing and zoom. So, once you find the setup that works, set it and forget it. The design of the Obsbot Meet Flip is so simple. The built-in stand just adjusts to the angles you want, and with a tripod you can turn it into a more permanent setup. It works in landscape, portrait, and even upside down. But the feature you will probably use most is this one. When you fold the camera close, the lens is physically covered. This is the kind of privacy you can see. Set it and forget it. And if you need a more than a straightforward webcam, the Obsbot Center, which is the software that comes with this camera, gives you plenty of options. Do you want to blur your background? Yes, it can do that. Do you want to have a background that looks like you're in a park or in the set of Odyssey? Yes, it will do that too. Obsbot has a bunch of features so that when you're presenting and if you're always pummeling your words like me, Obsbot Center comes with a teleprompter. Do you need picture-in-picture presentation? It's got that too. There's also an AI note taker that can turn all your Meet Flips audio into live text. And then it can pull out all the key discussions from the meeting. Welcome to 2026, where you no longer need to take notes. But it can be overwhelming and only use it when you think it's useful. So, is the Obsbot Meet Flip a good webcam? Yes, definitely, because it focuses on the things that only makes a difference every day. A clear image, a clearer sound, less fidgeting, less adjusting, and a simple privacy when your call is over. I like this webcam a lot. We'll be keeping this one. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!